Okay, this is a crash course on the snowmobile. First and foremost, you always want to make sure that the snowmobile has oil. So you come over to the compartment here, open that up. Oil is right here. It's pretty obvious. But the oil needs to be full. And I'll fill them up. You can see it's getting pretty low, but it should be almost to where the comes up to the mouth. So I'll put some oil in there, but that needs to have oil at all times, otherwise your engine will burn up. Fuel gauge is here. Right now I've got about a little over half a tank. But that's the key ingredients for making the snowmobiles run from a fluid perspective. So close that up. The next thing to know is the key. It's an electronic key. Look at that there. It comes on and right there. Snap it on. It needs to be on flush and square, or else the snowmobile will beep at you. Don't lose the key. Otherwise, we are in big trouble because there's no other way to move the sleds without the key. The next thing to do once the key is attached is to hit the starter button so that the sled is now ready to start. When the sled is cold, the first thing you need to do is to prime the fuel injectors, and that's by hitting this gray button. And when you hit this gray button, you're going to see the sled light up to let you know that the fuel has been injected. So I press this button. See that? The battery's a little bit low, but once that's done, you can use the pull starter right here, and you should start pretty quickly, probably on the second pull. So I'm going to try to do that right now. Should beep at me here. The battery must be low in this. Now it's started. You want to let it run for a little bit. Once it's started, you hit the gray button again, and that's the reverse mode. You'll hear it beep. That means it's in reverse. Now it's in forward again. So that's really important to keep in mind. This is your bright light switch, handlebar warmer, thumb warmer. And then you hit the kill switch to turn it off. I've got a low battery on these, but the more you run it, the more it will charge the battery. Plus I've got a battery charger, if need be, right in that cupboard there. So again, to make the sled go in reverse, you hit the gray button once after it started, and you'll hear it beeping, and then you hit the throttle lightly to put it in reverse. So that's the crash course on the snowmobile.